Hello and welcome to Microsoft Outlook. Today I'm going to show you some of the things that you can do in Microsoft Outlook, and let's get started. One of the things that Microsoft Outlook is known for, of course, is sending emails. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to start a new email. I'm going to click it. And then I want to add a signature to this because signatures look really nice and it makes it look more professional. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click the signature button and I'm going to edit my signatures that I have. I'm going to have this one named Eastwood because this is my Eastwood account. And now I'm going to edit it because I would like for it to look different. So I changed how I want this to look, but I also want to add a picture to this. So I'm going to click this button right here, and I have a picture in my files that I want, and I would like this photo. And obviously I don't want it to be that big. It would take up a lot of space. So I'm going to move it to the size that I would like it, and then I'm going to put it at the end of my email. All right, so now I am done with my signature and how I would like it to look. So I'm going to come over here and I would like for it to come up every time that I have a new message. So I'm going to come over here and I would like my formal one to pop up, and let's see if this one works. I'm going to save this. Yes, okay, so it's saved. And so now when I write a new email, my signature pops up. So there are many different ways that you can send emails. You can just send it as a regular email, like a to. You can send it as a carbon copy where you send the email to all the different people. This is good when you are having a groups and then it's not all throughout the to. And you can also blind carbon copy. Blind carbon copy is where you don't want everyone to see who you sent the email out to. With that, you also cannot reply all, which is very nice. And they're also not going to be able to see all who you sent the email to. So I have two other email addresses that I'm going to use. And so I'm going to carbon copy them. And I'm going to send this as test. And when you're writing an email, you also want to have your salutations. So I'm going to write hello. And I'm going to write, this is a test. And then I'm going to write a thank you. All right, so now when I send this out, it's going to make the little bing. So now when I come over to my inbox, it's over in this group, and let me look at my other one. And here I have received this one. Now, what if I want to send them and I don't want the person to know that I sent it to other people as well? Well, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to make a new email and I'm going to blind carbon copy the people. All right, so now I'm going to try to BCC these people. I'm going to blind carbon copy them. Now when I go check my inbox on my other accounts, I will be able to see that this message is sent, but I will not see who else received the email. So I'm going to push send. All right, so now when I'm in here, I'm going to click test number 2. I can see that it was sent from my school address, but notice how I can't see anyone else. I can't see my other account. So that is how you blind carbon copy and what that means. Now, let's say that you want to have all of your emails in a file. It's always nice to have your stuff organized. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to click up here and I'm going to make a new folder. And so here's the new folder here. And I'm going to name this email for examples. All right, so there it popped up. So I'm going to right click the file. And then I'm going to come here to apply rules, and I'm going to edit the rules. So I'm going to change the rule name to receive for videos because I'm only going to send these emails right now for these videos. So anytime I have an email from these two email addresses, they're going to go straight into this file. And now I'm going to pick the file from the list. And then I'm going to push OK. So that is the rule. Yes, I want to save. All right, so let's see if that worked. So I'm going to come over to my extra school email, and I typed in what I want the email to be called. And so let's send it and see if it goes to the right place. All right, so the message sent. I should come over here. I'm going to click send and receive because that's, hey, and look, it just popped up where emails for examples, and it just popped up. I didn't have to move it or anything. All right, so I have one more trick that I would like to teach you. I have this email right here. I've read it. So I have this email that I sent, but I also want to make sure that my other email knows what's going on. I'm going to forward this message to my other email account. Now, with this, my eastwood@gmail.com won't see that I forward it, but the person on the other end will. So I'm going to send this to my other email, and I'm going to go to said email, and here we go. I have it forwarded. It says that it was forwarded, and it's the exact email that I sent. Now, granted, I could have wrote a little note in here. I decided not to for time's sake. Now, when I go over to, when I come over to this email, I can't see that it was forwarded or anything. So that's all I'm going to go over right now. I hope that you found this really helpful, and I hope that you have a good rest of your day.